We are back, so it's time to continue our MLB The Show 16 Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. So we just lost a game to the Yankees. It was a very close one, though. It did all fall 14th inning, though. That was so close. We had so many opportunities to go and walk off the Yankees, but we did not take them. So John Danks took the L for us that game, I think. Yeah, he did. Pitching 0.1 innings, allowing 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He basically just crapped the bed for us, and that's maybe the reason why we lost. Another reason why we lost was probably because we couldn't walk off the Yankees. But regardless, Tanaka had a great game, Stroman had a great game, so that's pretty good to see. But we're going to go and simulate up to... Wait. We don't have anyone left. So maybe one thing we could do is simulate up to this very last game of the season, the Boston game. That way we can go and just fit in one quick gameplay episode before the playoffs start. Okay, so we simulated up to the last game of the season. We did take a fair amount of L's in that stretch. So we lost the series against the Yankees 3-1. We won the series against Baltimore 3-1. We lost the series against San Francisco. We won against Tampa, and we're losing 2-1 or 2-0 to Boston right now. It looks like we could only make it 2-1. Is it going to play this game between Aaron Sanchez and Rick Porcello?
Sunday afternoon baseball.
So we're at Fenway Park for this last game in the MLB season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. So the Red Sox 72-89, they're not really doing too well in the AL East, but the Blue Jays 105 wins in the season, they're doing very fine. But Rick Porcello taking the mound today for the Red Sox. He's not too bad of a pitcher, but he's got an ERA over 5. Actually, no, I'll take that back. He's a bad pitcher. 4-19, not really good. But Gerard Dyson leading us off today. He's going to hit this one right to right field, but they're going to throw it over the first baseman's head. So it's going to be an error and, I guess, a base hit for Gerard Dyson on that play. Hanley Ramirez had no opportunity to even catch that. That was a terrible throw by the Red Sox. But regardless, we have a man on first. But today our starting lineup, Gerard Dyson, Troy Tulowitzki, Josh Donaldson, Edwin Encarnacion, a very good lineup. But Josh Donaldson hit this one right in the left field, and now he's going to drop for a base hit. But Gerard's heading for third, and he's going to get tagged out on that one. So Gerard Dyson, why did he even go for third? That was way too... I don't know why he even tried that, but regardless, Gerard Dyson thrown out third base, and so we have a man on with 2 outs in this inning. Gerard Dyson, I don't know why he did that, but Edwin up, he's going to go and swing and miss, and now it's going to be a strikeout to end the inning right there. So the Red Sox, we leave a man on, or at least leave 2 men on, and they shut us down. So Aaron Sanchez taking the mound for us today. He's a very good pitcher this season, an ERA over 4, not really doing too well right now, but he's a very good pitcher regardless, and he's going to walk Dustin Pedroia to lead off the game. So the man on here, 0 outs for Jackie Bradley Jr., but Bradley Jr. going to strike out on that perfect pitch by Aaron Sanchez high and away. So there's 1 out here with 1 man on, but they're going to hit this one straight at Will Myers. It's going to be a line drive out right there, but 2 outs, 1 man on, but Aaron Sanchez strikes out Hanley Ramirez right there. Hanley Ramirez, his bat's left on his shoulders, and that's the end of the inning. Going into the top of the second, Will Myers pushing the plate for us. But Will Myers is going to go and sky this one way up. Now it's going to be a very high pop out to lead off the inning. But 2 outs here, Colby Rasmus up. But Colby's going to drill this one straight into right center field. Now it's going to drop in the gap for possibly double as Colby Rasmus is rounding first. And he's going to be up there for a stand-up double. So Colby Rasmus, a stand-up double, 2 outs in this inning. Maybe he can go and cash in on this opportunity. But Russell Martin up. Russell's going to go and sky this one way up into left field. And now it's going to be a pop-out to end the inning right there. We're going into the bottom of the second, though, as they're going to go and line this one, fly this one straight up to Gerard Dyson in left. And now it's going to be the first out of the inning. A 1 out here in this inning, as they're going to go and sky this one way up again to the opposite side of the field to Colby Rasmus. And right after that, they're going to go and get a ground out straight to Will Myers. And that's going to be a very quick inning for Aaron Sanchez. 3 up, 3 down. And now it's still a 0-0 game here going into the top of the third. 1 out. As Gerard Dyson's going to hit this one straight to the shortstop. The shortstop throws a terrible throw right there, as Gerard is easily going to reach first for that base hit. So they tried making a fancy throw, but that was way off, as now there's a man on with 1 out for Troy Tulowitzki. But Troy's going to drill this one straight in right center field. Back, and that one's going to be gone. So Troy Tulowitzki hits a home run for like the first time in I don't know how long. And now the Blue Jays are leading 2-0 here in this ball game. So the Red Sox, Rick Porcello just lays the one right down the plate, and Troy Tulowitzki just capitalizing on that one. As now we're leading 2-0 here early in this game. We need to win this game because we want to reach 106 wins in our season, and basically our franchise record is over 100 wins, but I want 106. As Edwin Encarnacion strikes out to end the inning right there. So at least we score 2 runs in that inning as we're going into the bottom of the third. Aaron Sanchez still at work as he strikes out another batter in this ballgame. 3 strikeouts for him as there's 1 out, and they're going to go and ground this one straight to our man Adrian Gonzalez. Now it's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. So Aaron Sanchez doing very well right here as there's 2 outs in this inning. They're going to go and ground out again to Troy Tulowitzki, and right now Aaron Sanchez is a no-hitter through 3 innings for him. So Aaron Sanchez, he's doing very well for us. Maybe he can throw a no-hitter for us today. But Colby Rass is up, and he's going to drill this one straight in left field, and that one is going to be off the wall. The Green Monster hits that one, as Colby Rasmus is going to reach another double in this game. So Colby Rasmus 2 doubles in this game as that one hits off the Green Monster. So close to home run, but there's a reason why they call it the Green Monster, as Russell Martin's going to go and ground out straight to the 3rd baseman. That one's going to be the 3rd out of the inning to end that one. So Colby Rasmus gets on base, but we leave him on again as we're going into the top of the 4th inning. Aaron Sanchez doing very well as he's going to go and get removed from the game. Aaron Sanchez right shoulder soreness, and he's going to be removed from the game somehow. I don't know how that even happened. He wasn't really doing too much too. He was doing pretty easy, throwing some pretty easy pitches, but we're going to bring in Carlos Villanueva to try and finish off this inning. As Carlos, the next batter, is going to go demolish this one straight into right field, and now it's going to be gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. just destroys that baseball, and now it's a 2-1 ball game here in the 4th inning. So immediately after we take out Aaron Sanchez, the man, the myth, the legend, Carlos Villanueva throws a home run, but at least after that one he goes and just lets a man ground out for the 1st out of the inning. But 1 out here in this inning, and there's going to be another ground out for Carlos Villanueva. So 2 ground outs in a row, maybe he can make it to 3 in a row. But right here we have Pablo Sandoval. Pablo, another ground out straight to Will Myers. So 3 putouts for Will Myers in a row as we're going in 5th. 1 out here in this inning, but they're going to go and hit this one straight down left field line, and now it's going to be a base hit, and even more. Is going to go reach for a double off Gerard Dayson. I don't know why I didn't want to throw that one. But 1 out here in this inning. They can drill this one straight at Troy Tulowitzki, and now it's going to be a line out. But 2 outs here in this inning, a man on second, but they're going to go and hit this one straight at Adrian Gonzalez. But Adrian, what is he doing? What a terrible throw. Like, is he throwing pocket sand? Like, what was that? I do not know what he's doing, but there's a man on 3rd, man on 1st. 2 outs in this inning, but this one's going to go hit high and deep to left field. It's going to go off the wall as Gerard Dyson's going to go and throw this one home. We need to try and get this man out at home, and the throw is on the money as we get the man out at home plate. So Russell Martin throws out a batter at home. It's still a 2-2 ball game as they tie that one up off that hit off the wall. 2-2 game here as Will Myers is going to come up and get walked. So Will Myers walks in this at bat. There's a man on here in this inning, but 2 outs, 1 man on for Adrian Gonzalez. But Adrian's going to go and line this one straight to the shortstop, and now it's going to be the end of the inning. But going into the bottom of the 6th inning here, 0 outs, as this one's going to go straight Will Myers. Will Myers, a perfect play at second base, and that one's going to throw the man out at first. But wait, they're calling him safe. You got to challenge this one. That one was for sure out. I don't know how that was safe, but regardless, we're going to go and win that one, obviously. Now, regardless, there's a 1 out here in this inning, and they're going to go fly this one straight up in foul territory. And that one's going to be the 2nd out of the inning for the Red Sox. The 2 outs here, no one on. They can drill this one straight into right field, go right at Colby Rasmus, but Colby misses that one. And now it's bouncing into the right field as they're going to reach for a double on that error. So Colby Rasmus could not spot that one in the sunlight. 2 outs here, 1 man on second as Pablo Sandoval, strike 3 called, and that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning right there. So Carlos Villanueva lets up a double, but regardless, he strikes the man out to end that one as Colby Rasmus comes up and he gets struck out on that one. How is that even a strikeout? That pitch is way off, but regardless, 1 out here in this inning. And they're going to go and drill this one straight at Rick Porcello, and that one's going to reach for a base hit. So Rick Porcello gets drilled in the leg, and now we have a man on here with 2 outs for Gerard Dyson. But Dyson's going to drill this one straight to right field. Now it's going back, gone. Gerard Dyson homers for some reason. I don't know how he homered, but Gerard Dyson a home run, and now it's going to be a 2-run shot straight to right field, and now it's going to be a 4-2 ball game. So Gerard Dayson, I had no idea he had the power in him, but regardless, that's his 4th home run of the season, a 393-footer, straight to right field, and now we're leading 4-2 in this ball game. And that means one thing: Rick Porcello, he's out of the ball game. So Rick Porcello, he didn't really have too great of an outing, but they're gonna bring in Janucci Tazawa to start to hopefully get some outs here in this inning against Troy Tulowitzki. Troy, he's a pretty big power hitter. He can hit home runs, actually timely home runs when he wants to. Regardless, Tazawa, his first pitch right here. And this one, a no-doubter, crushed by Troy Tulowitzki. And that one's going back out of the ballpark. So Troy Tulowitzki demolishes that first pitch off Tazawa out of the ballpark, and now it's a 5-1 ball game. That thing was destroyed. And Tazawa, he must be feeling terrible right now. His first pitch, a home run, actually a 472-footer home run, straight to center field. And we gotta watch this one again just to see it sail out of the ballpark, way over the American flag, and out of Fenway. So that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen a home run out of a ballpark. But regardless, Josh Donaldson gonna go and strike out to end the inning right there. We're going to go in the 7th inning. We're bringing in Aaron Loop, though, to lead us off in the bottom of the 7th. But somehow Colby Rasmus misses that one right there. Went right through his legs. So Colby Rasmus, another error in this ball game. They're going to go for a triple on this play, and obviously they're going to get this triple. So a leadoff triple here against Aaron Loop in this ball game, all because of Colby Rasmus. So a man on third, 0 outs, and obviously this was going to be a sacrifice fly. Straight to Kevin Pillar in center, but we cannot throw this one out easily. We can't. It's just impossible, as that was going to score a run for the Red Sox. And now it's going to make it a 5-3 ball game here in this game. And this one's going to go straight to Gerard Dyson, but Dyson misses that one because of the sunlight. And now one's going to reach for a double. So a double, another double off of Aaron Loop. And all because Gerard Dyson could not track that down in the sun. But 1-0 here in this inning, man on second. And they're going to go and walk another batter in this inning. So Aaron Loop walks another one. So there's a man on second and a man on first with 1-0 here in this inning. This one's going to be skied up way to Gerard Dyson, but Gerard, is he going to catch it? And he does. So Gerard Dyson catches that one. That's the second out of the inning. So there's a man on second and a man on first with 2 outs here in this inning. But they're going to go drill this one straight down center. Nobody is there. Now one. They're going to go home on this play. Can they get him down? No, we can't throw him out of home plate. And now it's going to be another run scored for the Red Sox to make it a 5-4 ball game. A 1-run game here. As we're going to go and take out Aaron Loop and bring in Brett Cecil to get this final out. But Brett Cecil, he's going to go and influence a grounder straight to right field. But Will Myers a perfect play in right. And now it's going to be a third out of the inning and save a run. So a 5-4 ball game, all because Brett Cecil came in and shut him down. So 8 hits for us, 7 hits for them. We're going into the top of the 8th as Will Myers gets a base hit right down center. And so we have a man on here in this inning with 0 outs. Now 1 man on, 1 out here for Adrian Gonzalez. But Adrian's going to go and hit this one straight to the shortstop. And they're going to easily pull off the double play because Adrian Gonzalez is very slow in this game. But regardless, now we're going to go in to the bottom of the 8th inning. We need to go and shut down the Red Sox. But Brett Cecil, he's still in. He's going to go and influence a grounder straight to Troy Tulowitzki for the first out of the 8th inning. But second player up, they're going to go drill this one straight down center. And now it's going to be a base hit for the Red Sox. So there's 1 man on, 1 out here for the Red Sox. Bottom of the 8th. They're going to drill this one straight in the left field. And now one's going to reach for a base hit. But they're going to go and try for third. Can we gut him out at third? And we are going to do exactly that as Gerard Dyson makes a perfect play in left field to throw the man out at third to make it 2 outs here in this inning. So I guess we can almost say we saved a run right there. Or not, we just saved the base right there as Gerard Dyson makes just a really good play in left field to get the man out at third base. So after the Gerard Dyson saved Brett Cecil right there, there's 2 outs, and they're going to go and strike out the next batters. So the Blue Jays, perfect defense right there in that 8th inning. We saved some runs, but they're going to go and bring in Anthony Vivaro to lead off the 9th inning against Colby Rasmus. But Colby's going to go and hit this one straight into the right field. There's a man there, and they're going to throw him out at first, the first out of the inning. But Russell Martin up, and he's drilling this one straight down center. Can this be another home run? Nope. Now it's going to be a warning track as Russell Martin is throwing out the second out of the inning. But now we're going to go into the bottom of the 9th. We're bringing in Roberto Osuna and try and shut down the Red Sox to save this 1-run game. And the first batter he faces, he's going to go and strike him out right there. So 1-0 here in this inning, and Roberto Osuna can get his 54th win of the season right here if he saves this one. Right here, they're going to go and hit this one straight in right field, but Colby Rasmus catches that one in the sun. So Colby Rasmus saving us after all those errors, as they're going to go and strike out the next batter, Dustin Pedroia, to end the ball game. So Roberto Osuna saves us after that 1-run game, and we are going to win this game 5-4 against the Red Sox. So perfect final game here of the season as we finally win a game here against the Red Sox in Fenway. The Green Monster was kind of a hassle for most of the day, but regardless, we take the W, and somehow Aaron Sanchez could have got a no-hitter, maybe could have got a no-hitter if he would have stayed in longer. Regardless, Carlos Silvaneva gets the W for us, pitching 3 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and striking out 1. And Troy Tulowitzki is our best batter of the day with 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 home runs, and we ultimately win this game. So I guess I'll end this episode off right here, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Toronto Blue Jays franchise. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.